Hello, my pedigree chums. Well, bad news for the Balearics, isn't it? They got those traffic lights out again. They must be getting worn out by now. Amber warning. Amber in the. So if you're in the Balearics, right, uh, you're going to have a problem. Well, actually, you won't. If you've had 2 jabs, right, you don't have to self-isolate when you come home. That's good news, isn't it? Whereas if I was over there, not having the vaccinations, I'd have to self-isolate. Now, see, I got a problem with that, and I'll tell you what it is. They said the other day, and I'm right, and you can check this out. They said, even though you've had the vaccinations, right, 2 of them, you can still catch the virus and you can still pass it on. Yes, that's that one out of the way, right? Just as I can. Okay? So, how is it that they can come back after 2 jabs and not isolate, whereas if I came back, I'd have to isolate? And I'll tell you what it is. It's pure victimization. It's to force me or persuade me to say, oh, I'm going to give in. I've had enough of this. I might as well have the jabs. Everybody else is having it. Bollocks to it. I'll take a chance. I don't think so. Not going to happen. Fuck you, Boris. Yeah? Technical opinion, right? That's the end of that. Why anybody on the media hasn't picked it up, I don't know. But the media are being told what to say. You never hear anything about the vaccine in a negative. When was the last time you heard of anybody having a problem with the vaccine on the media, the Sky News, or so-and-so had a stroke or a problem with their heart? You just don't hear it, do you? You just don't hear it. Have none of you noticed this? Have none of you picked up on it? That everything's all hip hooray for the vaccine, and that, nobody's publishing anything bad about it or factual or figures. Nothing at all. A good friend of Martin Bowden's, right, that lives in one of the villages outside Yeovil, I won't mention his name, right, had the AstraZeneca jab on the Monday, and on the Tuesday had a stroke. No history of strokes. People say, oh, it's a coincidence. Yeah, it could have happened any time. Yeah, I believe in coincidence. Just don't trust it. All right? So that's that. It's done purely to victimize people like me, okay, that have got a brain and choose not to have the vaccine for various reasons, right? One being that lying bastard Johnson. I bet he has his meetings in the morning with the rest of those weak-kneed sucks around the table, the rest of the lying twats, and thinks, and says to him, oh, what can we tell him today? Oh, no, we told him that last week. That didn't work out too well. Well, I know what we'll do. We'll tell him it does this and does that. Does that sound credible? Yeah, they'll swallow that. That's all right. They'll believe anything we say. They're sheep. They eat grass. They hold each other's tails. We'll have them. Yeah, they'll follow us. No matter what we say. We'll just get those healthcare professionals. Oh, fucking Dickie Whitty. We'll get Whitty on there and a few others, and we'll make up some bullshit about different variants and all this sort of stuff. Variant D, Astra, D, make it up as we go along. That'll be right. Be fine. Yeah, they'll follow on. Yeah, because they're fucking idiots, most of them. That's the attitude. That's what they think of you and me. They think we're idiots. They think we just follow blindly, to accept everything they say. Oh, well, the government must be right. They're the government. And they've got doctors on there. The doctors are being told what to say by the politicians. Do you know? You can't say that. Oh, yeah, but it's true. Yeah, but you can't say that. You can't say that. You've got to say you've got to follow our line. Medical people being controlled by politicians. That's the situation we're in. Same as the healthcare professionals that aren't having the jab. The French government and the UK government are talking about making it mandatory for healthcare professionals to have 2 jabs. They wouldn't be doing that if it was only like 3% or 4 or 5%, 5% of healthcare professionals that didn't want the jabs, right? There must be a significant number of healthcare professionals that don't want the jabs, that won't take the vaccine. Otherwise, they wouldn't need to make it mandatory, would they? They've got a serious problem, and they're not owning up to it. They're not saying how many healthcare professionals. When was the last survey done? How many healthcare professionals wanted the jabs or for the vaccine? They haven't done it. It's all bullshit. And as long as we play along with it, and I tell you what, after the 19th of July, people would be dropping like flies because they can't control it. They've tried to control it. They've had lockdowns. They've had their traffic lights, been kicking the can down the fucking road. They've had the road map. They need a new sat nav for that road map because that's going all over the shop. I mean, it's a total disaster. People will be dying like flies on the 19th. After the 19th of July, they'll be dying like flies. You mark my words, right? Because Boris has realised that herd immunity is the only way to get over this. Let it burn itself out. Tip the petrol on the fire. Let the flames go and let the ashes settle. And then from that, new stuff grows. And it's nature's way. And that's the way it's going to be. And that's it. In a nutshell. So, listen. Take care. Hope you're all well. And that's it. You can share this if you want to. Facebook, I share it, right? But I think only about 3 or 4 people get it. I'm on Facebook's hit list. They fucking hate people that speak the truth, you know? They don't like it. If you're a lying twat, your fucking videos go all over the place. See you later, guys.